Yeah, boy.
Lost skate spots.
What is up, guys? This week, instead of a Dallas skate spots or some other video, we're doing a Lost Skate Spots episode, although you already know that from reading the title, and you already know that it's going to be about Kennedale Skate Park. But just to dispel any confusion that you guys may have, there were two parks that used to be out in Kennendale, Texas. One was Freestyle, which is a lot older, which is the one we're going to cover today, and the other one was the Pier, neither of which I had ever gone to, so that made this episode extra confusing to make. For a while I thought that was the same skate park, and apparently it's not. Freestyle was made in the 90s, and we'll get into it in our brief history section, but the Pier came later and it also shut down. So anyways, just so you know, this episode is about the Freestyle skate park that was also in Kennedale, not the Pier. I want to give a quick shout out to Brian Dennison before I start this episode, because he had helped me with a lot of footage. He actually helped me with the rooftop episode as well, so huge shout out to him. He has a website called narstalgia.com where he has a bunch of old footage. It's like Lost Skate Spots but on crack of all these different skate sessions. I'll leave a link to his website in the description below. Go and check that out after this video because he deserves it. He put a lot of work into that website and it's awesome. We're also going to hear from him later on in this video. Now, just like I've done in other Lost Skate Spots episodes, I just finished the intro, but next up we're going to do a brief history of the spot so you can find out more about it. After that, I'm going to do a skate edit so you can see what the park looked like. Again, all that footage was brought to us by Brian Dennison. You rock, Brian. Next up after that, we're going to do a what's there now so I can tell you what is there now. And then after that, we're going to do story time, a story that, a special story from the spot, which again, I reached out to Brian and he helped me with. After that, we're going to do an outro. I'm going to tell you a little bit of things that are going to be upcoming video-wise. Let's get into the video.
Brief history.
Alright guys, brief history on Kennendale Skate Park, aka Freestyle Skate Park. Now for this one, I had to do a bunch of research because like I said before, I've never actually been to the skate park before. I wish I had. It sounds like it was really cool. Pictures I found online looked awesome. It seems like a dream park, and I'm sure I would have been all over it and learned brand new tricks there. But alas, I never got to skate it. However, between what I researched and Brian Dennison / his friend Jeremy Blakemore, who used to work at Eisenberg's, I was able to get some information on this skate park and find out when it opened, and then more research online to find out when it closed. It looked like the skate park opened around late 96, early 97, and it closed right around fall or summer 2009-ish, so a pretty good run for an indoor park. If you guys aren't familiar with what was going on at that time towards the end, a lot of skate parks were closing down that were indoor. They just couldn't pay the bills, or, they just didn't find that it was financially viable to keep a park like that open. The park itself was really cool. It was a 40,000 square foot warehouse which housed a 12-foot vert ramp. It had a 9-foot vert ramp. It had a bunch of minis. It had a whole street course. It had a bunch of other ramps, and the park itself had its own shop, and it looked like there was like a little area to eat, and it just looked so cool. That's kind of the brief history on it. I can't really tell you why it closed. I couldn't get in contact with any of the previous owners, couldn't find out who it was. If you were a previous owner or you knew something about why it closed, I'm guessing it was probably because it was why most of the skate parks were closing. But if it's something different or that's it, please leave it in the comments below and let me know. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the skate edit because I know that's what you guys are wanting. You want to see what it looked like to skate there. Well, here you go. Thanks to Brian Dennison over at narstalgia.com. Here's the footage.
Skate edit. What's there now?
Wasn't that a great skate edit? What it is now is a place called Rudy and Associates. It's the same warehouse, I assume, but it's just filled with Rudy and his associates. I guess they are a metal supplier, and it's not the cool like music metal kind. It's like the physical, actual like hard physical material metal. But they're a supplier of it. I guess that's cool, but it's not as good as a skate park.
Story time, baby.
Like I promised, Brian Dennison does have a story from there since I never got to skate it. Let's throw it over to him. Hey Brian, what's your story?
Hey, what's up, Eric? Yeah, man, so freestyle. I'm sure people got like crazy stories from here, but for me, like one of the ones that stands out the most was actually on the way to the skate park. I was like super young, couldn't drive yet, but I was still skating and filming all the time, and so one of my friends, Zach Graham, who was a little bit older, he came by and picked me up like real early in the morning. We were gonna be one of the first people at the park, and so I sit in the back seat and like I just fall asleep because it's like an hour and a half drive out there, and that was definitely a bad decision because I don't know, somewhere on like a big straightaway, I don't know whose idea it was, but one of them decided they were gonna like take the wheel and just swerve a little bit like this and scream. And dude, like I freaked out in the back seat, like full wide awake, like panic. And of course they're just like laughing, you know, as they go back to normal and just like cracking up about it. Definitely pretty sketch. Don't recommend doing that. At the time though, definitely funny. And from there, you know, we just got to the park and skated, got to hang out with some of the pros, just a good time. That's my story. I'm sure people got tons more, so drop them down in the comments if you got a good one yourself. I definitely want to hear it. Peace.
All right, guys, well, that does it for us here at the Lost Skate Spot Studios. It's just me. If you guys have memories from Freestyle Skatepark, aka Kennedale, not the pier, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what your story is, and let me know how this park affected your life. I know that it affected a bunch of people out that way, and I wish I could have skated it, and I'm super ultra jealous. Like always, please hit that subscribe button. That helps a lot, and next week I'm going to be back with Dallas Skate Spots, which is going to be sick. And then I've also got some review videos coming up of an item that a lot of people that have requested it, and for some reason there's not many people online that have done it, so I'm gonna do it, and that's gonna be in a couple weeks. Also, don't forget to smash that like button. That helps me out in the algorithm, and it helps us to get this out there so that I can get more viewers, I can make $1 million, and then I can spit on your graves. No wait, that's not why. Likes do help me in the algorithm though, and I would really appreciate it if you could do that. That would be dope. Until next time, guys, I am Eric Kuhns, and I am signing off. I'll see you guys next time. See you later.